Addressing smoke detector placement near ceiling fans when ceiling height variations exist can be resolved in several ways. Firstly, consider relocating the smoke detector. If possible, move the smoke detector to the higher ceiling level, ensuring adequate clearance from the ceiling fan blades. This placement promotes optimal coverage and enables early smoke detection. Secondly, explore the use of an extension rod. A smoke detector extension rod provides a means to raise the detector further away from the ceiling fan, maintaining the necessary clearance while keeping the detector at the recommended height for effective smoke detection. Thirdly, investigate the possibility of installing a flush mount smoke detector. Flush mount smoke detectors are designed to be recessed into the ceiling, eliminating the need for clearance above the unit. However, installing them might necessitate extensive electrical work and potentially ceiling modifications. Fourthly, consider using a ceiling fan with an integrated smoke detector. Some ceiling fans come equipped with built-in smoke detectors, representing a convenient, space-saving solution to the combined requirements of ceiling fans and smoke detection. It's also essential to contact the local fire marshal for guidance and clarification on inspection requirements. Fire marshal can offer specific recommendations tailored to the local codes and ensure the installation adheres to all relevant safety regulations. Additional important considerations exist beyond these options. Ensure the smoke detector installation adheres strictly to the manufacturer's instructions and all applicable local building codes. Regularly test the smoke detector to confirm its proper functionality and operational readiness. When modifying the electrical or ceiling structure, it is essential to secure the necessary permits and seek counsel from a licensed electrician or contractor to guarantee compliance and safety. Always refer to the manufacturer's specifications for the recommended distance a smoke detector should be from a ceiling fan. This distance is crucial for preventing false alarms caused by the fan's airflow. The International Residential Code, or IRC, provides guidelines for smoke detector placement. Smoke detectors should be installed on the ceiling or wall outside of each separate sleeping area in the immediate vicinity of bedrooms and on each additional story of the dwelling, including basements. Single-station smoke alarms must be Underwriters Laboratories or all listed. When mounting smoke detectors on a smooth ceiling, position them at least 4 inches from a side wall. When mounting on a wall, place them 4 to 12 inches from the ceiling's edge. Do not install smoke detectors near windows, doors, or ducts where drafts might interfere with their operation. In rooms with beamed ceilings, mount the detector on the bottom of a beam if the beam is wider than 12 inches. Otherwise, mount it on the ceiling. Ionization smoke detectors are generally more responsive to flaming fires, while photoelectric smoke detectors are typically more responsive to smoldering fires. Consider installing both types or dual sensor alarms for comprehensive protection. Interconnecting smoke detectors so that when one alarm sounds, all alarms sound is highly recommended, especially in larger homes or those with multiple levels. Hardwired smoke detectors typically have a battery backup in case of power outages. Replace the batteries in battery-operated smoke detectors at least once a year or according to the manufacturer's instructions. Never disable a smoke detector, even temporarily. If nuisance alarms occur frequently, consider relocating the detector or replacing it with a different type. Keep smoke detectors clean by vacuuming or dusting them regularly to remove dust and cobwebs that can interfere with their operation. Smoke detectors have a limited lifespan, typically around 10 years. Replace smoke detectors that are older than 10 years with new ones. Carbon monoxide detectors are also important for home safety. Carbon monoxide is a colorless, odorless gas that can be deadly. Install carbon monoxide detectors on each level of the home and outside sleeping areas. Test carbon monoxide detectors regularly and replace them according to the manufacturer's instructions. Combination smoke and carbon monoxide detectors are available. The National Fire Protection Association, or NFPA, provides comprehensive information and guidelines on fire safety, including smoke detector placement and maintenance. Consult NFPA 72, National Fire Alarm and Signaling Code, for detailed requirements. Local built-in codes and fire safety regulations may have specific requirements for smoke detector placement and installation. Check with the local building department or fire marshal for specific requirements in your area. When installing or relocating smoke detectors, turn off the power to the circuit at the breaker box to avoid electrical shock. Use appropriate tools and safety equipment, such as a laser and safety glasses. If unsure about any aspect of smoke detector installation or maintenance, consult with a qualified electrician or fire safety professional. Keep records of smoke detector installation dates and battery replacement dates. Develop and practice a fire escape plan with all household members. Ensure everyone knows 2 ways out of each room and a designated meeting place outside the home. Conduct regular fire drills to practice the escape plan. Regularly inspect and maintain all fire safety equipment, including fire extinguishers. Make sure fire extinguishers are readily accessible and that everyone in the household knows how to use them. Consider installing a home fire sprinkler system for enhanced fire protection. Home fire sprinkler systems can quickly suppress fires, reducing damage and increasing the chances of survival. Properly installed and maintained smoke detectors are essential for early fire detection and can save lives. Choose the right type of smoke detector, install it in the correct location, and maintain it regularly for optimal protection. Remember, smoke detectors are not a substitute for fire prevention. Practice fire safety habits, such as never leaving cooking unattended, properly storing flammable materials, and regularly inspecting electrical cords and appliances. Smoke detectors are life-saving devices, so take the time to ensure they are properly installed and maintained. A hardwired smoke detector receives power from a home's electrical system. It typically includes a battery backup to provide power in the event of a power outage. Hardwired smoke detectors can be interconnected, so if one alarm sounds, all alarms sound. Battery-operated smoke detectors rely solely on batteries for power. They are easy to install and can be placed in locations where there is no electrical wiring. Battery-operated smoke detectors require regular battery replacements. Dual-sensor smoke detectors combine ionization and photoelectric sensing technologies. They are designed to detect both flaming and smoldering fires more effectively than single-sensor detectors. Smart smoke detectors offer advanced features such as smartphone connectivity, voice alerts, and remote monitoring. They can send notifications to your smartphone if an alarm sounds, even when you are away from home. Combination smoke and carbon monoxide detectors combine the functions of both detectors into a single unit. They can detect both smoke and carbon monoxide, providing comprehensive protection. Photoelectric smoke detectors use a light beam and a light sensor to detect smoke. When smoke enters the detector, it scatters the light beam, causing the light sensor to trigger the alarm. Photoelectric smoke detectors are generally more responsive to smoldering fires. Ionization smoke detectors use a small amount of radioactive material to ionize the air inside the detector. When smoke enters the detector, it disrupts the ionization process, causing the alarm to sound. Ionization smoke detectors are generally more responsive to flaming fires. The selection of a smoke detector should consider specific needs and circumstances. For instance, those sensitive to cooking fumes might prefer photoelectric models to minimize false alarms. Check and replace smoke detector batteries as needed to ensure optimal operation. Remember that the primary goal is to provide timely warning of a fire, allowing for safe escape. Integrating smart home technology with smoke detectors can provide additional benefits. These systems can send alerts to mobile devices, notify emergency services, and even shut down a home's HVAC system to prevent the spread of smoke. Understanding the different types of smoke detectors and their features enables informed decision-making. A well-maintained smoke detector network is an essential component of any fire safety plan.